Take it back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah, the crown. So close I can taste it. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, the Ninja Fury here. Time for another exciting review of the one and only Dragon Ball Super episode 120. That is 120 of Dragon Ball Super. This week's episode of Dragon Ball Super. I will say this. I will say this episode was a hell of a lot better than last week's episode. I guess not by that much, but it definitely was. And there was no bullshit involved, unlike the last episode where they did to my boy Piccolo, which that sucked, which I hated that fucking little bug thing from. Okay, that episode, it was okay, but some parts of it were just like, yeah, like it left a bad taste in my mouth. Like, literally, I mean, it was okay, like, okay, not okay plus, but okay, maybe okay plus, because Universe 4 is gone. Is it Universe 4 or Universe 3? I fucking forget, hold on. Oh, okay, so it was 4, Universe 4 that got annihilated, excuse me. Universe 3 is the fucking, the robot dudes, yeah, the actual, the scientists, the genius, Magetta kind of fucking army, whatever. So it's just basically go Power Rangers, go Power Rangers, pretty much. And it's like, what the fuck? Okay, not so much a Power Rangers, but it's more of just like maybe like Gundam or some like Gurren Lagann shit where they're just like fucking forming into one robot. And basically that's what's going on, because you know, Gohan and the rest of the gang were just pretty much, you know, beating, you know, they were just blasting these robots, and honestly, they just weren't really that powerful. I mean, at least the other universe was pretty much a dick, which I can reason to hate, but this universe, they were kind of cool, but they just weren't really in that range where it's like, okay, you know, it's pretty cool, don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to say it's like the greatest episode. I'm not really. It was pretty cool. It was pretty, you know, there were some pretty beastly moments. Like, the animation for the most part was actually, was pretty damn good. I actually liked how, it looked actually pretty clean. The animation looked pretty clean this week. And not only that, well, actually, most of these episodes, man, have been clean with the animation quality, which I'm actually pretty shocked how clean these animation qualities are getting now. So, there was some other dude, I forget who it was, there was some other robot that got annihilated, or somebody from Universe 3 got annihilated, I forget who it is, and meh, don't really care too much. So, again, I think these are like some of the weaker universes that were good, but actually, no, screw that. Universe 3 at least has some better tactician plans compared to Universe 4, which are just fucking cheating assholes, which pretty much, they're just pulling out, in other words, they're pulling out cheap tricks, unlike Universe 3, when they actually think tactician like, and they're actually more like robot genius like they actually plan like where they're going to attack next, etc., because they're more of like an actual genius tactician sort of thing, because obviously they're robots. And then like they figure, okay, you know what, screw it, let's just use our secret weapon, let's just join and become like a Super Gundam Gurren Lagann robot thing. And then all of a sudden we see like Gohan pretty much taking them out. It's like, look, just take out all the other clowns, I'll handle it from here. And Gohan was actually doing pretty damn amazing for himself until, you know, they actually got a little bit more of a power boost. And then the reason why Gohan wanted to fight them alone was because Goku and Vegeta, they need to get their stamina back, and they kind of got most of a little bit of their stamina, so they already went Super Saiyan Blue. I'm like, why the hell would you guys go Super Saiyan Blue? Why do you need to go Super Saiyan Blue against? I mean, that again, it makes sense because you got a little bit of that back, and you don't want to waste too much time, because now the clock's run out, or the clock's running out. Time stop over. Blah! Like, well, not yet, but it's getting there, man. Oh, by the way, the end of the episode, we have 10 more minutes remaining. Boys, we got 10 more minutes. I wonder if this means that if the arena itself is going to change again, because we only have like 10 minutes left. So I'm going to assume that the arena that they're fighting in right now might have some kind of scenario change, which is a possibility that could happen, but I'm not so sure if it might. Maybe. Because remember, ending number 9, we saw like there was like clouds, like actual like outside clouds and shit. So I'm guessing maybe that could be a lead of a sign of things to come when it comes to where we're getting on these last minute resorts or whatever, because again we only have like 10 more minutes left, and I don't know for the finale if they're gonna change like the environment like again like they did before, but that's how much time we have left. So it's like holy shit. So you know what, it's a good thing they sort of did, because time is at the essence, so it kind of makes more sense to wrap things up because it is only 10 more minutes left. So anyways, and possibly it could be like the longest dragged out minutes ever. So unless we use up like, what, like 1 minute, and it's going to be like 9 minutes or whatever, or maybe 2 minutes in the next episode, and then maybe it'll go up to like maybe 9 or maybe like 8 minutes probably total. Regardless though, it is pretty close. So then, you know, they got a little bit of stamina, use Super Saiyan Blue, then they of course, because they found out the other enemy that's 17 and 18 eliminated. Because the doctor's like, wait a minute, don't these things ever get tired? And 18 is like, no, because we're androids, we have limited stamina, so our stamina doesn't really run out easily. So it's same with 17 obviously, so that's why he's like, he's wondering, like, that makes no sense. It goes, no, because that's how the doctor made us. So obviously they got rid of this one dude. I don't really care for that. Then after that, Gohan did have him on the ropes afterwards to leave an opening like on top of where the robot was to actually like try to knock him off, but instead it just like knocked him out completely. Then the end, like, what the hell was his name? Dr. Pepperoni. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not making this shit up. His name is Dr. Pepper, or I think it's like Pepperoni or something like that. But we know in Japan it kind of sounds like, or at least here in translation wise, it sounds like pepperoni. So we're just gonna call him Dr. Pepperoni. Yeah, it's fucking weird. Like I'm craving a fucking pepperoni pizza while fucking watching this. So anyways, Dr. Pepperoni has a fucking like staff thing, and it looks like he's gonna, because in the next episode preview we see it's like some fucking retarded Frieza transformation thing. I have no idea, but that's what it looks like, and I think the robots are sort of back in. I don't know. I want them to get rid of them already, because honestly, I have a feeling next episode they're gonna go bye-bye. Universe 3 is gonna be gone. Thank God, because we can finally get the greatest universes, Universe 7 and Universe 11, which that's the most we're really hyped for right now. And that's the thing I pretty much care for right now at this point. I don't care so much. I mean, the robots are kind of cool. I mean, okay, granted, they weren't knocked out so easily, unlike last week where I think Universe 4 was like kind of more pathetic. At least with this universe, they kind of have like more of a chance of survival and like some tactics. They're not cheap tactics either, like Universe 4 was. So I gotta give them credit where credit is due. So they were kind of cool. I mean, they're not like the most impressive things ever, but the next episode, my God, I don't know what the hell that thing is, but yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So that's it. That's it for this week's episode. Overall, it's a good episode overall. I mean, I enjoyed it. There were a lot of peaceful moments, especially when you have like the Kamehameha animation thing going off, like when Gohan uses that at the finale. That was really cool. I like the way they did that. Like the final attack moments of this episode were really well done. I love the animation. Even more got of a boost, was actually pretty cool. So yeah, overall, it's a pretty good episode. So I would say a 4 out of 5. Definitely, yeah. I give it about a 4 out of 5. It was actually a pretty cool episode. Pretty good. Liked it better compared to last week's episode, I would say. So, yeah, it looks like the next episode, hopefully, this could be it for Universe 3. And then we get to the top 2 universe, which I cannot wait for that. That shit's going to be amazing. Let's go. And that's pretty much all I can say for this episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this week's episode, Dragon Ball Super, episode 120. I'll see you guys next week. Next week will be the last episode of the year, so enjoy it while you can, because next year it's going to be pretty crazy. It's going to be pretty hype. At least they're finally ending it off on a hype note for next episode. Hopefully we can end it off before the year is over, that they're out, and then the next episode for next year, we finally got the two combatant universes going against each other. Which they only have 3 warriors. They may only have 3 warriors, but they are the most top tier OP warriors they ever find. So look out for that. Until then, that's basically it. So don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe as always. Not forget to click the bell to join the squad, boys, to get those notifications. Follow my social media and my gamer tags as well. Peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. And manga fans, keep supporting Mitch Reader what you watch. And that's it. I'll see you guys next week for episode 121.